Welcome to Vested Interest. This is Shane back again for another stock pick of the day. It is the last one of the week. I always end them on Thursdays. The market is not open on Sundays, so it doesn't make much, or Saturdays or Sundays, so it doesn't make much sense to do a stock pick of the day video on a Friday when you can't take advantage of possible pullbacks on the next day. It is March 2nd. Today we are going to take a look at B2 Gold. This was a request from one of the subscribers. It is out of the material sector. It is a mining company out of Canada. Let's jump right in. About B2 Gold is a low-cost international senior gold producer headquartered in Vancouver, Canada, founded in 2007. Today, B2 Gold has 3 operating gold mines and numerous development and exploration projects in various countries, including Mali, the Philippines, Namibia, I may be butchering that pronunciation there, Colombia, Finland, and Uzbekistan. This year, B2 Gold forecasts gold production to be 1 million to 1,080,000 ounces. That's a lot of gold. So obviously they are just a mining company. One thing to note, they are out of Canada, so there are some tax implications around the dividends paid out, right? You're going to be paying a foreign tax there. And if you want to know more about them, check them out at www.b2gold.com. That is where I pulled this information from. Again, we were talking about B2 Gold Corp, ticker BTG, out of the materials sector. And the reason we are taking a look at them, down today 0.56%, closed the day out at $3.58 here. So it is one you could probably load up on quite a few shares at such a low price point. 52-week range as low as $2.81, as high as $5.07. They are creeping. I'd say they're right in the middle, kind of in a mid-range there, maybe a little bit on the closer to the low side here at $2.81, but maybe further pullback there, closer to this 52-week low if you are interested in something like this out of the materials sector. Average volume is 9.6 million. Today was 8.7. Looks like a pretty volatile day. They were down a little bit lower than where they closed out the day, but did close out the day down. Market cap of 3.85 billion, so this would be a small cap. Beta of 0.95, so just a little less volatile than the overall market. Price to earnings, PE ratio 14.92, not bad on the price to earnings ratio. Earnings per share, EPS 24 cents per share. Earnings date coming up May 1st through May 5th, somewhere in that time range there. Forward dividend is 16 cents. Not sure, maybe a quarterly payer. We'll see that here in a minute. Dividend yield, nice dividend yield, 4.44%. Anything, in my opinion, over about 2.5, 3% is very nice dividend yield. Ex-dividend date, March 7th, so coming up, right? You want to buy the day before the ex-dividend date. So if you were to buy them March 6th or before, you would be in line for the next dividend payout. 1 year target estimate of $5.02. So according to Yahoo Finance, where I pulled this information, not affiliated, just one of the sites I like to go through, they do see some potential upside in the stock price as well. Now, I always recommend more than one source. So another source I like is stockanalysis.com. You pick the choice, where you want to get your information. Just make sure that you are getting more than one source and you are verifying that the information you are getting is correct. So stockanalysis.com is another source I like, not affiliated with stockanalysis.com either. They have 18 stock analysts that have taken a look at this. They call it a consensus buy. They actually have a low estimate of $3.76. It currently is below their lowest estimates. So if it came back up, I know it's always funny to say that when it comes back up to the low estimate, but if it comes back up to the low estimate, that would be a 5.03% increase in the stock price. If it hits their average of $5.33, and this is pretty close to what we saw for what Yahoo Finance had estimate for it, that would be a 48.88% increase in the stock price. And if it happened to hit their high of $7.82, that's a whopping 118.44% increase in the stock price. All the while, if you were to buy them now, you could collect that 4.4+% dividend yield along the way to riding it up, right? That would be actually a very nice return along with the dividends paid out. Now, as I said, yep, they are a quarterly payer. Payout ratio 66.7%. So they are. I like anything below 75%, right? So they are below that 75% threshold. The only thing I would say a negative on them is they say no dividend growth, right? And I went back here to December 7th, 2020, and their payout is March, June, September, and December. And they pretty much pay consistently 40 cents per share, or I'm sorry, 4 cents per share dividend payout, right? So 4 cents. So, but at a 4.4% dividend yield, this price, or if you could even get them a little bit lower, I mean, that's a lot like a bond, right? A pretty consistent payout bond. The only difference between this, you'd have not only the 4.4%, but also potential increase in the stock price based on the valuation. Currently, they seem to be a little undervalued. So worst plays in the material sector, this might be one to take a look at. If you are interested in a mining company out of the material sector, I would say just, again, be aware of they are a Canadian company, so there are some tax implications. And I am not your tax advisor. If you want tax advice, you need to go to a certified tax accountant and get your advice there. Well, that is really it for this one. I hope you all had a great week. Don't forget, I will be putting out probably tomorrow or Saturday the dividends paid out for last month, February. So look for that video, as well as coming up on Sunday morning, 7:30, I will be putting out the activity in my portfolio this week. Portfolio update every Sunday. I'll show you everything in my portfolio, any buys, any sells, as well as all the holdings within the portfolio, any dividends paid out as well. So look for that video on Sunday. And if you have not done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join me on this journey to financial freedom. If you have not started your own journey, there is a Webull link down below. If you want to open a brokerage account, use that link. You'll get some free stocks. I'll get some free stocks. Deposit some money in there, and then you get your free stocks there. It is a way to help out the channel. But like I said, hitting the thumbs up, letting me know what you think of the videos in the comment section down below, subscribing to the channel, and hitting that notification bell does help as well. Well, as always, appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to show me some love. Hit that thumbs up, ring the notification bell. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Join me on this journey to financial freedom. And I do personally read and respond to the comments. So drop me a comment down below. I like to read your questions, opinions, suggestions for future topics, or constructive criticism. Go ahead and put it all down there, right? If there's things you don't like, if I ramble too much or aren't covering stocks that you want, suggestions are always welcome. So if you have some stocks you want me to cover that I haven't covered recently, go ahead and put them down there, and I'll try to work them into the video whenever they pull back as well. Well, this is Shane signing off, wishing peace and prosperity to you and yours. And remember, financial security comes to those who take a vested interest. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Hope you had a great week. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing in this presentation should be considered financial advice. I'm only sharing my opinion and investing journey for educational and entertainment purposes. Investing involves risk. You can lose money and should never invest any amount you're not comfortable losing. Always do your own research. Invest based on your situation, circumstances, and select criteria, or seek the advice and counsel of a certified financial advisor.